All right, we're going in for round 2 tonight. Get some more leveling done. I'm not sure how long we'll be going at this for this evening. It could be just for a little bit. It may go for a while. We'll see what happens. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. I did manage to hit level 16 on this Druid. Again, as you can see from that loading or the character select screen, this is my only tune in Classic Anniversary. So I'm leveling on a Druid. Got my Mountain Dew. It's a Trolley, cherry lemon, 0 sugar. Trying to be a little more mindful on some of that stuff. It's all right. I'll take regular Mountain Dew over that. Code Red's obviously a good one. It kind of reminds me of almost like a Diet Code Red, to be honest. So we do still have. So I do still have some res sickness going on here. Let's go ahead, clear out the bags while
special?
we're waiting for that. Let's see, I give that. We're definitely keeping that. Definitely keep that too. As a matter of fact, we're going to throw this right there. Right. So while waiting, why don't we fly on over to Orgrimmar? Let's see if there's any buffs going on over there that I can acquire.
How may I aid you?
Besides flying there and back will probably take almost 5 minutes anyway. So anyhow, this is WoW Classic Anniversary. They have announced the TBC anniversary, so pre-launch is January 13th. And then of course obviously a week later got midnight pre-launch, pre-patch, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'm seeing how close to 60 I can get before January 13th. I mean, if I was putting in hours and hours and hours each day, I could do it. Right now, it's probably taking a good couple hours per level. I did actually get a little bit of gear from Ragefire Chasm. I'll probably end up running that again, I'm sure. But in the meantime, I just want to clear up some of these quests that I've got going on here. Do that first, see where we get. And I think the next big thing is actually going to be hitting level 20 and getting my cat form. I really should do these 2 Druid quests also. Of course, one of them is actually right here in the Barrens, and I think part of the pendant one is too. I'm pretty sure actually. I was kind of looking at it earlier, but then I decided that I wasn't going to do it, so I kind of stopped looking into it at that point. I really should, because the Trial of the Sea Lion, obviously, that gives you your aquatic form. So, not that I really plan on spending a whole lot of time in the water, but, you know, that's just an extra kind of boost when you do happen to have to go into the water. You know, you got your underwater breathing, you've got the swim speed. You know, it could come in handy trying to get away from some people. Again, I am on a PvP server. Right now I'm in horde controlled zone, so it's not really that big of an issue. But if I start kind of making my way into contested territory or full on, you know, like something like Stranglethorn, or if I end up near Ashenvale or anything like that, it's going to start becoming an issue. So, needless to say, the aquatic form very well could come in handy at some point. Probably, not to mention, I mean, it's good to do all the class quests anyway. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. All right. And the whole deal with the red sickness, I put myself into a bad spot. This is also probably why I didn't play hardcore, because hardcore, yeah, I would have been dead for sure. To be honest, I actually did hardcore, and I think I made it to like level 6, and then died because I wasn't paying attention. So, now that is one thing. I don't believe they have said anything about whether they're going to do TBC hardcore or not. If they do, I may decide to try it out and see what happens. Last time I was on a hardcore server, it looked like it was kind of dying off. So, I mean, I suppose I could take another look at it just in case. Doesn't look like there's anything going on as far as any kind of world buffs or anything, so let's just go ahead while I'm thinking about it, since I'm here. Let's put a couple things here, either on the auction house or the bank. Any of these malachite still have.
What are you looking for?
There'd be 4 of those, 2 of those. This can go into the bag. Actually, finally got some wool. Let's see. All right, let's throw these 3 on the auction house. See how much going for first. Yeah, if you can, if you got anything of any kind of value, try selling it on the auction house. So these are going for a little less than a silver a piece. So, oh hey, about to hit a world buff. Awesome. So like this one's, you know, we got 2. There's 4. 380. Okay, fine. So let's go here. This 24 hours. I like to do it the long way. We'll make this. Yeah, we'll do 390 also. How's that? All right, and let's see what this is. Let's check out this one. Tiger's Eye. No, that one's going for a little bit more. Excuse me. Dang. So first one, 219.6. Let's just do a flat 19. Okay. And then let's see what the light feathers are going for right now. I think they're usually, yeah, see. So a lot of them are just being sold individually. 2, that one's 5. So let's just do this. Let's just make it let's try 65. Let's see what happens with that. Alright, so I got the Dragon Slayer buff. Cool if we actually had the blessing of War Chief's blessing. Is that what it's called? Yeah. So. But we don't. That's fine. This is still increases so increasing my crit, gives me an extra 140 attack power. So not bad. You know what? Let's in here real quick. Let's make sure everything's not only vendored but repaired. I think this one does repair too. Yeah, I'm good on repair. Perfect. All right. All right. Let's get some questing done. Hello. Yeah, I can see the. I do have a chat box open. It's off to the side though. I'm not running an overlay at the moment. But yeah, hello and how are you? Thank you for the follow.
Stronghold. Cool.
Good, good. And I'm kind of looking at the chat. I should be looking at it more, but you know, it is what it is. So, you planning on playing a TBC anniversary when it drops? How long have I been streaming? To be honest, this is round 2. Now, are you talking like how long have I been streaming as a whole, or are you talking about how long I've been streaming as in today? Because those are 2 completely different deals. Like overall. So this is technically, this is also round 2. So this particular channel I'm just getting started with. I used to stream quite a bit for a while there, and just kind of stopped. This was a while back. This was like during, you know, like Shadowlands, BFA, stuff like that. And so I just kind of, there's a combination of, you know, work, life, everything else just kind of gets in the way sometimes. And, you know, it is what it is. So, but, yeah, technically, I guess you could say on and off for the last few years, really. But again, this is kind of a restart for me.
Go forth.
So, hence the, you know, no followers.
Loktar. Strength.
Oh, this will be it.
Go forth to victory.
I should probably
Double.
complete that quest for sure. We'll see. We will see, because it's time consuming. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about it at all. Let's go ahead and make our way actually up here. See if I can't do this level 14 Druid quest, and then I think I'd seen deal here for the Trial of the Sea Lion. I know I saw it up here somewhere. Very nice. Root samples, a lot of root samples. Well, thank you. Be honest, most of it's just lighting. I mean, it helps to have a decent mic and, you know, have a good setup, but that's easy. The rest of it's just lighting. I think that's the one thing that a lot of people kind of skip out on, even when it comes to other aspects like video editing and things of that nature, photography, anything like that. Lighting is a big deal. It's fun. So I've been playing for 20 years almost. I started playing just before the Burning Crusade initially came out, which was like 2006, 2007, I think is when that came out. And that's right around the time that I started playing. Now, when I first started playing, excuse me, I didn't go very far. And then it ended up actually being co-workers that got me into it. I was doing tech support for Logitech, and a lot of them were playing WoW, and they were all excited because, you know, of course, Horde were finally getting paladins. You know, that was the beginning of the Blood Elf Paladin. And so they talked me into rolling Horde, and I believe the server at the time was Crush Ridge. I think was the server we were on. It was either Crush Ridge or his Skull Crusher, but I'm pretty sure it was Crush Ridge. And so we played. I rolled Horde, and my first tune was actually a Blood Elf Paladin. As far as my first main, I should say. Was Blood Elf Paladin, and then when Wrath of the Lich King dropped, first half of that was Warlock. I started playing Warlock. I played an Undead Warlock, and then I started playing around with Druids. Now I've leveled just about everything except for a Priest. I don't know what it is about Priest. I literally have a level 79 on retail right now. Mind you, 80 is the level cap, and I just can't seem to bring myself to max level them. Other than that, I have max leveled pretty much everything. I don't know about a pro, but I mean, I'm knowledgeable of the game, obviously. There are people who are way better than I am. Obviously. I mean. But I'd say I do pretty good. Most of my more recent experience has been more PvP related. Battlegrounds, things of that nature. I used to run with a group that had dedicated rated battleground runs, and of course we hit 2K there. Let me get to a safer area here. Actually, oh, you know what? I guess I'll buff up here, huh? Should have a defense potion I can make here. All right. These days, this is about it, to be honest. I mean, I used to play other stuff. I do have some stuff on like my Steam account and whatnot. I was playing like Outer Worlds, which is actually Little Nightmares, which is a kind of a creepy side scroller. But I always just kind of come back to WoW, or if I'm not playing retail, now I'm playing classic. You know, so yeah, pretty much WoW. Kind of my jam. Sure, it's pretty cool. You'll have to forgive me. The amount of people that jump on here talking about their art stuff that are straight up trying to scam you is insane. Now, I really hope this ain't the case. I hope that you are really good at what you do and you have great artwork that you can share with the world and maybe even make a living doing it at some point. But I'm not gonna go any further than that with it, though. Just So you've never played WoW? Alright, thank you very much. Where was I at here? I know. There it is. Okay. So we're wanting to go. I bet we're wanting to go up there. Let's see here. I don't think that one goes up, but that one might over there. One of these goes all the way up to the top. To be honest, I might be able to go right there. I don't aggro this dude first. I think that's the path that goes right there. Almost positive it is. Just check it out. Yeah, that's the path. Okay. Oops. So take it right here. It's really going around him. He's kind of low level. Pretty sure it's up here anyway. Alright, Yeah. All right. Um. What line? That's where I need to go. Okay, let's come over to this side. Ooh. All right. Got that part taken care of. So I need to take this back to, okay, back to the crossroads. Easy peasy, I can do that. Matter of fact, I think it's right where he went to. I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure one of these went straight down. There we go. So I actually want to go this way. Make sure these weren't the ornery ones. Perfect. I can go straight down, back to the crossroads. Easy. Hoping to pick up some more earth root along the way here, but seen any lately. Yeah, it's been kind of slim pickings on the herbalism food front again. Keep my eye out for that. Oh, might help if I actually had that turned on. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing any herbs. Not technically looking for them. Where? Yeah, so if you get a chance, try the Mountain Dew Crowley. Kind of like the Crowley candies. There you go. It's not bad. It's not their best. And this is again the zero sugar version. But, so Otherwise, let's see. Let's take a look at color cause. Honestly, it was by one of the pools. Blizzard horn, of course. Let's see. I'm just looking for trial of the sea lion. Okay. Not really give me what I want, but I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, I think I want to say it was up here. Right there. See? I knew it. It was up there somewhere. Alright. So I guess we're headed back up there. I got a couple quests up there anyway. One that caused me to
Greetings, traveler.
get hearth out and take res sickness.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
So I gotta bring 5 earth root, 5 Kodo horns, to Tonga Rune Totem at the crossroads so we can make a curative salve. Okay.
Walk.
Well, I was just saying I was wanting to find some earth root. Now I have to. Again, it's going to be so much faster, I think. Not I think. This is going... Oh, you know what? Let's give this dude a little bit of a boost there. I was hoping maybe like a arcane intellect or something, but hey, you know... Whatever. Again, the amount of walking. Said it before. I probably just keep saying it. One does not simply walk in World of Warcraft. Kind of do. More of a jog. He's power walking. It's like speed walking. Getting in his steps. Place. Oh, so fit. Alright, silver leaf I can do. I keep coming across like briar thorn, which unfortunately I can't harvest yet. Here. who that is. I'll have to look at that later. I guess I could run my food buff too. Every little bit helps, right? Kind of headed that direction, I believe. Probably, I believe it's right on the other side of that ridge there. I do need some prowler claws, but we at least get this right here. I'm right here anyway. Maybe get a couple of them. 7 of them. There's one. One down, 6 to go. I will say run it careful, even though it's, I mean, it's mostly just auto attack. So like I'm gonna come in here. Okay, he's pretty low. Alright, there's 3. I'm gonna come over to this next one and do the same thing. Okay. This is apparently it's just gonna parry and block everything. That's it. I mean, I can basically come over here. Hit them all. I mean, it's not exactly a, you know, engaging gameplay. That's what I'm looking for. Might not be for you. Leveling experience as fair. Dang, I may end up taking care of this part of the equation right off the bat. I could have hit this up, but I didn't really that pretty easy. Nice coming across that big old pack like that. Go around these guys. Oh, hey, Kodo horns. Alright, so let's go here. Now, here's another thing. We can use generation here. Let it go through its whole deal. Oh, he just runs right into other ads. Now we're... Man. Alright, so that didn't work at all. That is not how you use that. Okay, first thing first, let's go here. I'll try it again. There's one Kodo. Anyway, yeah, so you can run your enrage. So you generate 20 rage over 10 seconds, but it reduces your base armor by 27% in burrow form, 16% in dire repair form. And you're considered in combat during the duration. So what you do is you're going to run that for its 10-second duration and then fight. You don't really want to do it while fighting. Because it's just making you actually a little weaker. Even though you're going to be able to use your abilities, you know, your roar, you'll be able to, you know, get them all in there, whatnot. Oh hey. But you know that reduction to your base armor means you're taking more damage. All right, so let's. I'm going to have to fight right through these guys, aren't I? Alright, let's start with this one here. Maybe I can just kind of get a couple of them. I'm going to go right through here. Except for I'm going to add one right here. Oh, hey, I got another. Ooh, I got an 8-slot bag. Nice. Let's move this up here. That way, enter. That quick. So let's move this one. Hey, look at that. Can I get through here without? Nope. Hoping to get around this dude, but whatever. Feeling. Go ahead. Think. I don't know if it's up or down. That's it literally right in here, but I don't think it is. I'm thinking. Suppose it could be down in here. Here's hey, look at that. Okay, so now, so that's the aquatic agility. So now I need to find the endurance. Where, you know what? I'm going to do a little cheat here. I'll go to the Google, the goggle, I don't know. So we're going to go to Google, trial of this sea lion. It's in the Silver Pine Forest. I need to take the Zeppelin. Right there. Okay. Well, I'll do that here in a bit. But I have it right. Yeah, I already have it. Okay, this just showing that on map still. Threw me off. Can I get up and around these guys? What else we got up here? Still got the cat's eye emerald I need to get. And that was the one that kind of messed me up earlier. But this time I'm not going to be just running headlong into an empty cave with, you know, dead NPCs, knowing full well that they're going to end up respawning right on top of me. I even called it too. In the hole. I'm ready for that. Whatever. Really that big of a deal. Alright, so that one's done now. We can just go right over this ridge over here. All blue because I can't swim. Swim speed reduced by 50%. Whew. Anyway, we're just going to go right up here, drop down on the other side, and see about completing. Well, there's some NPCs outside too that I think drop it. Let's see how there's a bunch of them dead right now. Means there's somebody in here. I'm going to be real careful here. Actually, what I can do here, I'm going to heal this dude up. All right. Well, that was easy. What do we got here? Bruiseweed. I don't think I can get bruiseweed yet. Pretty sure. Where's it at? Probably right around the corner. Supposed to be right here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I can't do the bruiseweed. I'm pretty sure I can't. Oh, I can do Briarthorn. That's cool. If I can get around this dude. I'm gonna have to get this one though. Let's just let her enrage. 3, 2, 1. Two buffs about to run out. Come on now. Oh, come on. Why ain't you? There we go. Ah. Just had to try it a few times. At least I got my... So that put my herbalism to 71. Completed that quest. Still gonna need to go towards oh shoot, that camp whatever south of the crossroads. Gotta go towards that area because that's where those thunder lizards are, because I need a thunder lizard horn. Let's see. I'm wondering, with me being this close, should I go over to Orgrimmar and see if perhaps, I haven't been following the chat here, but see if maybe the War Chief's blessing dropped. Yeah, I knew you were about to have this one's about to aggro too. The heck? Yep. Before I could even check that out, maybe get lucky and get some earth root, because I know it likes to grow over in that area. It'll take me half an hour to swim across this little bit here because of this curse. Not true. But I feel like it. I mean, that's crazy. Get no XP for killing any of these dudes. That's fine. Not here for any of that. Trying to get to Orgrimmar and maybe get an earth root or two. Get lucky. Maybe there'll be a buff waiting for me. Yeah, because that buff really just did nothing to that dude. Level 60. I'm level 16. I'm not going to get any earth root over here, am I? You know, since I'm actually over here in Orgrimmar, so I'm going to step in, see... we've got Silverleaf. I'm going to step in, see if there's the buff. And then since we're over here, let's go ahead and take the Zeppelin over to Curious Fall. So I go down to Silverpine Forest and get the other half of the pendant. And maybe while I'm in here, somebody would be kind enough to cure the curse. That's mages, I think, have decurse. I'm sure priests also. Let's step in here. Let's see what's going on. Any kind of buffs? I don't know if you have to be in the city to receive the buff, or if it just needs to be active. Really don't know. I'll give it just a moment here. Actually, what's going to happen right now is I'm going to step away just for a moment. I'm going to be right back. And while I'm sitting here waiting, maybe we'll get the buff in. So give me just a moment. I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. Oh, what happened to the camera? All right, give me just a moment here. That is... What in the world? Here we are. So... Didn't accidentally close it, did I? Let's just do this. Close. Looks like the program I use for my camera. There we go. There's the program. Now I just got to go here, and we're gonna just like that, and we're back. All right. I swear, it's not one thing; it's 17 others. I do not understand. So anyhow, so I'm back. No buffs. So let's just make our way on. Nobody bothered to hear the curse. Alright. That's fine. Make our way to the Zeppelin. And what is going on with that dude? At least that's not the one for Curious Fall. What was that? That Earth Root? Peace Bloom. Still no Zeppelin here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go grab this. I still get profession points for that. Well, I should say I have the potential, since it's green now. I didn't get anything for that one, but that's fine. I got Peace Bloom. I'll use it. Oh, what did I get here? Oh, I know what that is. That's just... I thought I got a buff there for a second, but no, it's just another... It's just because of the little gnome look here. Now we wait. We wait for the Zeppelin. We can make our way over to Tears Fall. So we'll be coming down, technically we'll be coming down up here. Right in here. So I gotta walk down and all the way back over here. Go figure. More walking. At least once I get that though, I can... I think I have to go to Moonglade. So yeah, because I'll need to be in proximity of the Shrine of Rimulos. Still need to actually do this other Druid quest too. I think what I'll do is I'll finish this one up. I'll end up in Moonglade. I'll hearth back. My hearth is set to Camp Tarajo. I'm gonna say it's Tarajo. Seems about right. Which is fine because I need to go down in that area anyway for the Thunder Lizard. And then of course I can work on the Kodo Horns. And then I'll finish that up. I'll go back to... I think I'll just go back to the... I'm sure it ends up going back to Moonglade at some point, but I can just fly back to Crossroads the second time. Far down. I mean, it'd be nice to stop back here. But I'll still just wait. No sense of needless.
Oh.
Alright, so now I'm gonna walk down here. I could go get it, but I ain't gonna. I'm more interested in earth roots right now. Go ahead and rebuff that. Oh, that's the cat. Never mind. Thought that was like a jade or something. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Alright, now we're way over here, and I need to be way over here. Okay, silver leaf. It's just right here. I mean, I'll probably end up. Yeah, that was a threat. What are you doing, cat? Fizz. Really? Sitting her knocking around her water bowl because she likes the bubbles. I wish I was joking. That fish from Finding Nemo. My bubbles. So again, as far as build, first 10 points I'm putting in here, and then I'm going across here. I will probably do... Wondering if I should hold off, because that'll be 10. Yeah, I'll probably do the feline swiftness first, and then I'll go into charge and sharpened claws. What do we got here? Peace bloom, mage royal. Definitely get profession points off of that. And I get some mage roll. Alright. Walking and walking and walking and walking and walking. Right about in here, I think where I should start making my way I think I can go straight to the coastline through here. About to find out, I guess. If not, walk back. It looks like an actual path through here. Rather not. Right here. More silver leaf. Of course, always on the lookout for any kind of rares. Silver leaf. You know what? I'm not messing with that right now. Let's just keep headed towards the coastline here. I think this turns back around. Kind of like a little path here. Or I could be imagining stuff. I think I'm imagining stuff. He's trying to level out there in Hillsbrad and just getting ganked by rogues, it looks like. Silver leaf. Silver leaf. I'm just gonna walk right into this one, so might as well pick it up. There it is. Literally walk right next to it. Right here. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. That's not... Okay, I need to leave that dude alone. Keep an eye on him. We got Peace Bloom, Peace Bloom. Alright. Kinda... Sure he ain't coming back. That dude will wipe us up for sure. And then we gotta make sure... Can I harvest Strangle Kill? Be right underneath me here. There it is. Nope. Alright. Kind of stay above water here. There should be, if I remember, and it's only been, 20 years since I've had to do this. I think there's one of those air fishers down there. So I'll have to swim down there. Slowly, obviously, because I got this curse. But then I'll be able to catch my breath when I get to the fisher. But it's, if I remember right, it's like, it's down there. Like, it's a close call. We're getting close to, somewhat close to 17 right now. Turning this quest might actually put me at 17. That'd be nice. That is a swim out there. Slow swim with that. But we're almost there. Almost there. Basically kind of be right on top of that mark. Alright. Go straight down now. I got Yeah, see, there's that deal there. Hope I actually don't drown. There's the lockbox. But I need to get to that fissure first. I have a health pot just in case. I should be just they timed that pretty well, pretty good there. Alright, so I picked that up. Alright, so now I have both, so let's go ahead and put a Hearth to Moonglade. Moonglade. And we need to basically go back over here, put those together. There's a mailbox here too. Well, I didn't even see which one sold. Or if it was the light feather. Maybe there is no mailbox here. Okay. Yeah, so basically this whole journey here has been how you
I am listening.
get your aquatic form. Maybe I'll post that. I'll cut this part up. Maybe even do a voiceover. Do how to get your Trial of the Sea Lion quest completed. Maybe. Here's trying to Romulus. Rimulos. Alright. Now go back. I can just do this. A lot easier than just walking all that way.
Peace be with you. May the stars guide you. Good luck, friend.
Turn to Thunderbluff and show Turek Rune Totem, the Pendant of the Sea Lion. Ooh, I get a belt. Alright. Well, I was gonna just Hearth, but now that I gotta fly, I'd have to fly from Taurajo anyway, Camp Taurajo. Might as well just fly the entire bed here. And then what I'll do is I can always Hearth for that one if need be. Because the Hearth takes so long, so instead of being like a 15-minute cooldown or whatever it is in retail, it's an hour here. So you can only use your Hearth once an hour. And sometimes better to just travel.
The winds guide you.
This takes you straight to Thunderbluff anyway. Still need more earth root. 5 of them to be exact. And I'm not going to buy it. I mean, I could, but I really don't want to. 'Cause I got to get the Kodo horns anyway. And I don't like buying mats, at least this early on. You know, it's a little bit different. You know, you get in-game, get a little more coinage coming your way, especially if you're doing any kind of actual in-game content. But early on, you're trying to save everything you can for all your training and all right, well, War Chief's blessing is dropped. So we'll do this, and then we'll fly over to Org and see. That'll test my deal on whether or not you have to be there, or if there's a period in which you get it. I have a feeling that you have to be there when it happens. If you happen to already know the answer, let me know. My goodness, what a flight. Man, I'll tell you what. I do like the faster travel and ports, things of that nature of retail, especially when you're trying to get quests done, but they're so far apart. I could actually level up my alchemy, at least if this will take it all the way, at least level up to 40. It'll probably actually turn yellow at around 30 be my guess. I might try that too. See, I wish you could do that while flying. That would be awesome, but of course you can't. You know, because any kind of casting type stuff you can't do on flight. But that's something that they should look at for future iterations, whether that be retail or, you know, all these different versions of a classic redo, remix, replay, whatever you want to call it, is being able to do stuff like, it doesn't necessarily, I could see blacksmithing and things that nature not being able to do that while you're flying. But stuff like first aid, or to be honest, even with like tailoring. I don't know about the alchemy, but maybe you should be able to do something, even if it's some of the, you know, secondaries like first aid. You know, do that while you're in flight. Make use of that time. Oh my goodness. Oh, pardon me. Should be just about there, and of course be able to get back to questing. Well, I want to fly over to Orgrimmar, see about that buff. Back to the Elder's Rise. Oh. Okay. I thought that was about to be a little more close. Now, I think they're actually going to do a boost. You might get one boost. I don't know if they just give everybody a boost. Maybe. So if I don't hit 60 before pre-patch, I might use that. I'm not going to pay for one. I'll tell you that right now. So either if you just get one, I'll use it. If
What
not,
brings you here? Winds be at your back.
There's 17. I now have my aquatic form. Very nice. Here, let's fly to Orgrimmar, see about that boost, and we'll get back to doing some questing. But I'd like to do that before I run out of that buff also. really need to finish this one before it's not even worth it. With me turning 17, I just turned green.
Hail.
At least this flight won't be near as long as that last one was there. So. But it's not exactly fast either. Faster than walking, of course. Way faster than walking. Yeah, I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of people playing Tally. Mage is still going to be strong. I believe Warlock was actually pretty strong. Warlock's strong in Classic, period. But I'm pretty sure Warlock was pretty strong in TBC. Druids got better. Druid tanks got much better. Boomy, unfortunately, is Boomy. It wasn't great, at least not for PvP or PvE content. It was okay for PvP. Resto Druid, I think, is still okay. Feral Combat, I don't think was great. I mean, it wasn't bad, but Rogue, I think, just did it better. It's fine for open world content, of course. And I don't think Feral was too bad at PvP. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But I do know that the bear tank really started becoming a thing TBC, because again, by Wrath, bear tank was really good, but especially by the end of Wrath. I'm not 100%, but I'm fairly certain that the bear tank was the first tune to not only the first one to hit 1,000,000 hit points, but the first one to do that. That was just kind of the norm for that class and spec. If it wasn't, it would have been Warlocks. Warlocks had a huge health pool also. And then I think it was going into Cataclysm when we had the stat squish. The first one. I think that was the first stat squish that we had. I remember a lot of people were kind of freaking out about it. Now it's just a thing, because it's just numbers. I mean, it's... Alright, so... Given that I've not received the buff yet, I'm going to assume that you have to be here when it drops. All I'm doing right now is just running down real quick. I think I'm going to hit up the mailbox. Throw the bag into my bank. I might even purchase another. Okay, it was the light feather. Let's see how much the next.
Zug zug.
Oh no. Nope. Not doing that. Not buying that yet. Alright, well, let's I guess we'll fly down towards Camp Tarajo. See about finishing up the level 14 Druid quest. We do have some other quests that are completed too, but I can go down there. I can finish that one.
What are you looking for?
Go down there. So I need a thunder lizard horn. That finishes that one. I need Toto horns and earth root. I'll see what I can find. I'm pretty sure most of that's going to be down south of the crossroads. I don't know. I mean, I might be able to do some of those, like the Geomancer and Defender. Might even be able to do that Wanted, the Baron Longshore. Where is that one? That's the seeds. Stolen silver. Photo horn. Which, again, I figured that was down there. Lizard. Don't have that one up there. Serpent Bloom, that's all around Whalen Caverns there. Okay, here's the... Okay, I have an idea where all that's at. Alright, we'll see what we need to do. Trying to come up with a game plan here. Next year resets in 1 minute. I'm in flight, so I'm not doing that right now. What I should do is try to maybe plan my stream, the next stream, next leveling session, around those buffs. Park my tune out there and wait for the buffs to drop. So I have 3 turn in there. Got at least 1 to turn in there. Alright. I mean, that's only going to get me a little ways into it, but it'd be nice to finish at 18. At least 18. I mean, technically it'd be nice to go even further. Not seeing Briar Thorn. What I need is Earthroot. Although there's usually some right around in here. Keep an eye on the map here. And I saw nada. What's this? Mage Royal. Alright. So let's look for a Thunder Lizard. Wondering if I should. Hey, look at that. Well, that's actually... Oh, I should have buffed first. I'll be alright. Potion. see tusks. But what I really should do is pretty sure that geomancers and such let's see. Yeah, that's all up in there. I don't think they give billboard tusks though. Pretty sure they do not. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's
Peace, friend.
go to Crossroads. Let's get some of this stuff turned in here. Alright, finally that cursor dropped. Because then I come back down. We'll come back down here. We'll get the Kodo horns. Go ahead and turn that in. Maybe. Serpent bloom, that's all inside there. See no earth root. Easy. Let's pick up here. Pick one while we're at it. Yeah, we're about to turn in a bunch anyway. This one.
How you doing, man?
There's nothing for me.
Later.
Wondering, instead of flying over to Ratchet,
Blood and
go
thunder.
down and actually walk it. I may be able to come across some of the Kodos. Maybe I'll come down here and then go over. I think that's what I'll do. Okay. Might kind of come around and back up. Gotta keep up for Kodos. Eye out for these dudes too. Leaf. I don't need silver leaf. I need earth root. Usually like cliff sides and such. Boom, silver leaf. Kind of coming back over here. See if maybe, just maybe, some will spawn over here. Or not a. Go ahead and do the seed. That's here. Dried seeds. Hey, look at that, there's a Kodo there. Snapshots. Look for some more photos. Totally. Photos yet though. I'm gonna kind of do a quick circle through here and then I'll make my way over to Ratchet. There we go. One more. And then it's just the earth roots, and I really don't want to, but I may end up having to see how much those suckers are going for on the auction house. There's another photo. How you going there, buddy? That part's done. Make our way back to the road here. Walk around this. I don't remember if I put any in my bank. I should have looked. Got here. Be made royal. And I can go get it. Maybe. The aggroing. That one right there. Oh. Well, let's go see. All right, let's turn in these quests. Start there. I'm going to turn in the quests that I do have. So I'll go here, then we'll fly to Ratchet. Get that one turned in too. Blessings being dropped. Maybe we just fly straight into Orgrimmar.
I've been expecting you. Go in peace and safety.
Go turn in these other quests. Then we'll go into Orgrimmar, just like I mentioned.
Strength and honor.
And we'll see how much this Earth Root is. All because I want to turn in this Druid quest that I'll still get some experience points for, but I should have done 3 levels ago.
Yo! Be good! Keep it real!
I'm not going to pick those up just yet. And I'm thinking I might actually go with this one. I lose a little bit of stamina, but I get an extra. Let's see, we got 479 versus. Alright, so I've got 500 with that. 479.
What's up?
Like an extra hit.
Be good! Keep it real!
Now.
What's up? Keep it real! Glad I could help! Hurry back! Glad I could help!
So I'm going to lose a little agility on this, but it is a decent armor boost.
Hurry back!
Got this other one to turn in here.
Strength and honor for the Horde! Strength!
Alright, so where are we at here? 66%. So we went from 25 to 66. I mean, you know, that's a good 41%. I mean, not quite half a level, but it was close. I mean, it was close. Alright.
Here's money,
Go on
friend!
into Orgrimmar. So much these stupid Earth Roots are. Sell off some of this other stuff here. I think I can probably auction that one. I can't believe I haven't. I don't know the last time I saw Earth Root even pop up on the map here. Somebody just farming it all right now? Maybe. Suppose it's possible. I see plenty of peace bloom. Silver leaf. I've even picked up mage royal briar thorn. I don't think I can do the bruise weed yet. Peace bloom. There's a earth root right there. We saw one so far. Oh my goodness. What do we got here? Silver leaf. There's an earth root. We got two. I've seen two on this flight. Which has me concerned, because if, I mean, there's got to be some areas that are good to find earth root. I mean, I could probably, shoot, I could probably go out the front here, because it is a lower level herb. But we'll see how much it is. If it costs me less than 50 silver, I'll probably just buy it. I don't know that it would cost me more than 10 cents or 10 silver a unit. I hope not. If it does, might still have to go farming it. Let me look in my bank real quick, just in case I have it. I don't think I did, but I did put a bunch of stuff in there.
Blood and thunder!
I did not. I put none in there. Okay. Alright. Find out how much earth root is. Oh, there's 5 right there, and it's 3 silver. Let's buy it. And then, can you sell this stuff here? Sure can. I've got 3. 9 of those. Alright, so we'll be able to turn in this quest. I gotta go back to the crossroads. Back to the crossroads here. It'd be nice if buff dropped right now. It'd be real nice if a buff dropped right now.
Loktar!
But it ain't going up. Alright, let's get this turned in. Is it here? Or was it down there? Oh, yeah, it's right here.
What brings you here? We shall meet again. Ancestors watch over you.
Alright. So I gotta use it on 10 cyclic gazelles that are located throughout the northern part of the Barrens.
We shall meet.
More of a resto druid item, I guess, but whatever. Might as well make our way up to do that one. And then we need to... Yeah, let's go that way. How many more, here's pull some stuff off, actually. I'm gonna do that right now since we're right here. And that 40-second buff ain't gonna amount to anything really.
What do you need?
That. Oh, I was gonna. Got here 14, 16, but I get a good stamina buff. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go that route. Yeah, so that. So that. That as it is for the time being. And we'll start making our way north. North, Miss Tessmacher. North. Stick with gazelles. Gotta keep my eye out for those suckers. There's one. Coming across these pretty frequent enough, I guess. Can get to him without these dudes. Back and forth. Oh, with it. Another one right there. This the lair. gazelles. Right now, suppose I ought to make my way south. Because like the lightning glands, the thunderhawk salva gland, that's all going to be down there. I'm sure I'll find some more of those cichlid gazelles down there too. So let's just make our way down there. There's one right there. Need 3 more after this. Two right here. One more, like right in here. At least give me one more before I get back to the crossroads anyway. There's one. There.
What can I do for you? Farewell. Go.
Peace, friend.
Where do I turn this in? Use the tab on. Okay. Back to moon mode. 81%. This is a lower level quest. Let's see how much it gives me.
Ishnuala. Go in peace. Farewell.
86. I'm going to use the Hearthstone this time. I still got to fly into Thunderbluff, but I'm going to fly from Camp Carajo. Because that's just too much. I've had about all I can handle as far as all that flying goes.
Well met.
Bet that was Earth root back there too. Think I get cure poison for turning this in. So even though it's lower level, it might turn out to be a good chain to have completed. Oh no! Ooh. What do you think? Think that it's put me up to at least 90.
Hail. May the eternal sun shine upon
91. Alright, so what do we get here? We got pure poison. We will put that put it here for now. I don't think I have any. I didn't think so. Alright, so get rank 2. I get Fairy Fire. Hibernate. Nature. grasp. Be nice. Okay. Okay, that's not until 20, but I do get it next level of Maul. Okay, it's gonna be more balance related, but so go get at least one more quest taken care of. Probably I'll actually hit 18 before even training any more quests. Well, unless I... No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna fly back to Camp Tahoe.
Greetings.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go to Camp Tahoe. I'm gonna at least do some of the questing. Gonna do some of the questing in here. See about maybe getting some of this taken care of. I need a Kodo liver, the Thunderhawk saliva gland, and 5 lightning glands. So let's go get them. I thought for sure be on the, what gives me the gives me the lightning gland. I thought for sure it was going to be those. Oh, what do we got here? More mail from the auction. 4 weapon toys. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick these out. Because only reason I dropped them before was I was pretty well maxed out. Alright, that was Alakite. No. Again, open all. Tell you what, I would have been a little upset about that. I mean, it's not a lot of coin, but it's enough to...
Makraw, go forth to victory.
That's the problem.
May your blades never dull.
There's the Thunderhawk. I'm pretty sure... Okay, let's see what happens when I... hit hard. Shit, though. Get the fire thorn. I think I'd already picked one up before, actually. I think it was really sweet. I couldn't do. Excuse me. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to get this dude right here is what get him away from this. Dang. Grounded mobs here. Where are we? Well, at least it's not too terribly far. Still. Feels like probably throw up into the auction now. So I can tell you right now, if it wasn't for those mobs, I can take that NPC as spare tank. If we can get him, and then we'll go do our level 18 training. See that dude anymore. Probably went that way. Maybe take out a couple of these. There he is. go ahead. We're going to take out some of these dudes here. Find him real quick. Alright, let's do our training
I am listening. Go in peace.
G actually on I don't know. Yeah, I have to be in form for those. That's fine.
Greetings.
Fairy Friar, Hibernate, Ball, Regrowth.
Farewell.
Alright, so got small rank 2, automatic. Fairy fire. What else did we get? Was it the regrowth? Yeah. I really should have a couple of keybinds for lower rank spells. Hibernate was the other one, so I'm gonna set this here for now. Dang. Excuse me. Alright. With that being said, we didn't hit 20, but we did hit 18. And I think that's going to do it for me today. It's been a long day. This particular session, so the first session was, I don't know, a good 4 to 5 hours for sure. This one, we're going on almost 3 hours. So, I mean, we've got, you know, 7.5 hours in today. I think we've had enough. So, with that being said, thank you, and see you on the next one.